Hey guys, it's Penguin here, and welcome back to another gold making video. Today, this is going to be a video that I am very excited to release, and it is going to be a continuation of my pet video, which I made last week. Now, if you missed that video, I basically break down the basics on how to flip pets on one realm, as well as how to flip pets on multiple realms. And so, after seeing that video, a Discord member of mine had some ideas about turning it into a spreadsheet, and so we worked through it, and then so this is actually the spreadsheet and the outcome that we have crafted together. So I wanted to show it off and, of course, share it with you guys because I want you guys to be able to use it. So as you can see, it's a little flashy. We have some pictures of my dogs, we got some penguins, and we got some links to my socials, but everything else is in the magic of the spreadsheet. And what this spreadsheet does is you can pull up to 14 realms of data, and then you can compare prices on all those different realms and figure out what realms it is to buy the cheapest pet and which realm you should sell that pet on. So I'm going to walk you through it, how to import data, how to do all of that, and yeah, let's get started. To do this, I highly suggest you will need TSM. It will just make everything faster. So if you do not have TSM, make sure you download it. You have to get the computer app as well as the add-on. And yeah. So I am currently on my main realm, which is Wildhammer. Here, I will log out. As you can see, I am on multiple realms, but in order to show this off, I'm going to take my main realm, Wildhammer. I'm going to take Velen. I'm going to take Mal'Ganis and Thrall. Those are the 4 servers I'm going to use for this. Of course, once again, you can have up to 14 servers, so just pick whatever ones you want to do, and yeah. So what we're going to do is you will want to go to tsmpetcomparison.com. If you don't know how to get there, it is tradeskillmaster.com/pets/compare. You can also click this auction button and go to pet comparison. And what you will want to do is select your region, select the servers, the 2 servers. So the first one, I'm going to pick Wildhammer and Velen, and then keep it with DB Market. Now let it load or whatever, and then you will want to hit Control A. This will automatically highlight everything, and once you hit Control A, you will want to hit Control C. This will copy everything. Then go over to the spreadsheet, go to one of the servers on the bottom. We're going to start with 1 and 2. You're going to click on 1A and hit Control V. Now give it a second, and there we go. It will automatically import all the data. As you can see, it says some random stuff at the top, and then once you're here, it has all of the data inputted from Wildhammer and Velen. So we're going to do that with our last servers. So we are going to do Thrall, which is right here, and we are going to do Mal'Ganis, which is right, where is it? There it is. So there we go. Let it load. Then once again, we are going to hit Control A and then Control C to copy it. Move over to the 3rd tab. Control V. Let it load. And boom, there we go. It is imported. Now, this step right here is very, very important. If you have an asterisk in the name, you will want to click and remove it. So Mal'Ganis will just turn into Mal'Ganis without the apostrophe. So if you do have apostrophe or anything like that in the name, you have to remove it from this sheet in order for it to work. So once you do that, if you go onto dashboard, as you can see, you have a ton of data set up. So what we're going to do is go through the tabs at the top, and then we're going to look at the chart. So as you can see, you want to make sure you pick your region. I am US, so I'm going to make sure I have US selected, but if you are EU, make sure you have that selected. Then you can set your parameters. So your minimum price to pay. So let's say you don't want to buy a pet that's under 1,000 gold. then you can import that. And let's say the maximum price you want to pay is 50,000. Then you can change that, and as you can see, everything has updated. Now, these are the percentages that you want to do. So profit against region average. So this is how far against the region average is. As you can see, you have your two values from your servers, and then you have the DB market average. So if you only want the max it to be is about 40% of the DB market average, you can set it like that. I currently like these percents how they are. However, you can change them to 30 to 50, however you want. Then we have our margins against minimum buyout on the highest server. So once again, if you want to change how much you are paying and how much profit is between servers, you can edit that percentage. And then your safety against average. So just making sure you don't overpay for something even though it seems cheap and it's going to fall below market average in a little bit. So you have your percent right there. Then there are two profit methods that you could use: profit against buyouts, or you could do profit against average. So what average will do is it will take one server. As you can see right here, it is taking all the pets and is telling you what server that you should buy it on and how much profit it is against the region average. So let's say for this first pet, Enchanted Torch, the region average is going to make a profit of 7.7k if you buy it on Wildhammer for 2.9k. So if you strictly want to just buy cheap pets, maybe you're collecting it or something, then you can use this to find the cheapest items that are below market. However, in terms of flipping across realms, we are going to make sure it is against buyouts. Now, what this will do is it will compare the realm prices. So, as we scroll down, as you can see, using the parameters we set, there are many different pets we can buy. Now, how this is sorted, it is sorted by the realm that you are buying it on, and then from the highest profit to the lowest profit. So, as you can see, the first one, the Daggertooth Frenzy, we are going to buy it on Wildhammer for 3k, and then you are going to sell it on Mal'Ganis for 18.3k. So it is an 85% profit margin against this server, Mal'Ganis, and it is telling you to sell it on Mal'Ganis because that is the highest profit you can get. So for the third one, as you can see, Muck Breath, you can buy it on Wildhammer for 6k, and then on Thrall, you're going to make a 22k profit if you sell it on Thrall. So this is basically taking the 4 servers that I imported, and it is breaking it down. As you scroll down, we'll move on to the Velen servers. So you should buy these off of Velen, and then you sell them on these respected servers, and so on. As you can see, you buy these on Thrall, and you end up selling it on these servers. And then lastly, you have Mal'Ganis. Now, that is the easy, simple way of how to look at this and exactly what to do. However, if you do have TSM in-game, there is one thing that you can do to make it even more simple. So we're going to pull up in-game, we're going to open TSM, and we are going to make a new profile. I have one right here, but I will delete it. If I can. Here we go, we click on it, there we go. I will delete it and start a new one just for the sake of this video. So I just call it Pet Sheet, you can call it whatever you want, and it is going to be an empty TSM profile. Then you are going to pull up your spreadsheet, and as you can see right now, we are on Wildhammer, my main realm. So you're going to generate buying groups for Wildhammer, or whatever server you are on. Then, under the group generator, you will see your buying groups and your selling groups. As you can see, the buying group is for Wildhammer. So we are going to click on this box, and you're going to copy it. So Control-C. Of course, you can also right-click it and hit copy, but that's a lot more confusing. And then you're going to click the Import Group button and Control-V. Now, what this will do is calculate a group that says buy on Wildhammer, and it will give you the date of today. So currently filming this, it is March 1st. However, when this video is released, it'll be March 2nd. So it'll show up as March 2nd. And of course, if you're watching this a day or two after it's released, then it will show up with whatever date it is. So then you hit import. What this does is automatically makes a group of what pets you should be buying on Wildhammer. As you can see, the list of them are right here. We have the Frenzy, we have the Muck, we have the Jade, the 2 Enchanted, Sapphire, and then the Pup. As you can see, we have it all right here. So all we have to do is make our way to an auction house.
The dark times will pass.
Auctioning, go to browse so you can do your shopping scan, and then you're going to make sure you have the buy on Wildhammer selected and hit shopping scan. What this is going to do is automatically populate the items that we should buy and sell on the other server. So I've already done this. I did this yesterday on stream, so I'm not going to currently do it now. But what I would do is just go down here and buy out every single thing. Just buy it out, and then you will be able to transfer it to your other server. Now, so before anybody questions the spreadsheet, let me get this clear. The spreadsheet is using DB market price. So this is not the exact buyout. This is just the market price for each server. I like to use this because buyout prices can be either very, very inflated or very, very deflated. For example, a market value might be 5K, but somebody can post a pet for 15K, and then that will skew your data because maybe it will never sell for 15K, but it will look really, really good on paper because I'll be like, wow, that is a lot of gold, even though it's very, very overpriced. So that is why we use DB Market to get the average. But saying that, the buyout prices are not going to be the exact same. For example, the Daggertooth, as you can see, it is saying it is 30.15, and right now we can buy it for 29. So it's only about a 20 gold difference. However, it is a little bit of a difference. Now, if we look into all these other ones, some of them do match the same price. And as you can see right here, this is actually bought out and not the correct price. As you can see, the minimum buyout, the normal buyout is about 18K for the pup, which if you hover over the pup, it is correct, because if you look at the market value, it is correct. However, somebody has clearly bought it before me, which it was actually me, I bought it the other day. But as you can see, there's now this just overpriced one left. So of course, you are not going to buy this one. Now, as a general rule, basically, you don't want to buy any pets that are over 100 using the spreadsheet because 100% is basically that DB market price and that exact price you should buy. So if it's below DB market, then that's perfect. If it's above it by maybe 1 or 2%, I would still go for it. But in this example, when it's above it by 226%, there is no way I would be buying this to sell. So just letting you guys know, just make sure you are paying attention about what you are buying. This uses TSM data, which is not always 100% accurate. So just be warned that there might be some differences depending on how recent the price is updated, and recently maybe somebody bought it before you and you missed your chance. But yes, so you're going to go down this list and buy everything, and then you will want to learn it and go to your next server. So what we can do now is, let's see, a lot of these pets, let's say, are going to Thrall. So we can log on to our Thrall server. And what we can do is we can create our buying group for Thrall. Once again, you'll just want to make sure you generate your buying group for Thrall. Click on it, copy. Then we will change our group over here, import, boom, buy on Thrall. Then we can do that exact same thing over here, make sure Thrall selected, and then you can do your shopping scan. Let's see if we move down to Thrall right here. As you can see, some of these are very below the market value, which is even better. So let's say the Tongue Slasher. If we look, it is calculating that the tongue slasher is 2.9k, and we were selling it for 7k on Wildhammer. However, right now we can buy it for under 2k, so that is even more profit. So when you do have these green numbers and you do have the numbers that are below 100%, that is even more perfect because you're making even more profit. So if I had the gold, I clearly don't have the gold right now. However, I would go down and buy every single one of these because they are all below 100% or at 100%. So the next thing we can do is now we can create our selling groups. So the issue you are going to run into, let's say we take this thrall right here. This is what we want to sell on thrall. If we copy it and we paste it into the same operation group, it is going to ask us to move the items, which is not a huge deal since we have already bought the items off of Wildhammer. It is just going to ask us to move these items. However, what you can also do is you can create a pet sheet sell, and then you can import it into here, and you don't have to worry about conflicting data. Now, as you import more and more groups, things might start overlapping. If you do this every day, if you do this weekly, then you might start running into pets that overlap, which is perfectly okay. You only really need to use these groups once just to buy and sell quickly on the spot. So actually, you can delete these right after you're done, and you don't have to store them. It's completely up to you. But you can sell on Thrall. You'll be able to go under here, under auction, and then just hit post. Clearly, I don't have anything in my inventory, so I can't actually sell it, but this will automatically sell everything that you are supposed to sell on this server. So that is the buying groups and the selling group function. And as you can see, you have every single one of them for all the servers you imported. I currently have the 4 servers imported, so I only see 4. And you have the same thing for the selling groups. So going through this is very, very easy, very, very important to do. It saves you so much time, and you can basically see how much profit it is worth. Now, let's see if we make these parameters really, really big. Minimum 100 gold, maximum 500,000 gold. You will start to see your list becoming a lot bigger. You will see that we have a lot more pets. Velen especially has a lot more pets. And as you continue down the list, it just gets bigger and bigger because our parameters are more wide. So, of course, not everybody is going to be willing to spend this much gold. So, let's say you only want to spend 2,000 gold per pet. That is still perfectly okay. There are still plenty of pets to buy for that cheap value. And look, so over here on Thrall, you're going to be buying pets for less than 1,000 gold, and you're going to be able to sell them for 4,000 gold, 3,000 gold, 2,000 gold, and that is a very large profit margin for a cheap amount of gold, turning 180 into 1,100, or turning 500 into 3,000. Those are some big profit margins that you are able to easily see and find using this. Now, I hope this quick tutorial makes sense. Honestly, I think the best way to learn is if you just download the spreadsheet, just try it out. Even just if you want to compare 2 servers, if you have 2 servers you play on, even just doing that will help you with your time so much. And once you get on here and you play with your percentages, play with your maximum price, your minimum price, as well as exactly what you want your profit to be, then you will be able to just whip this out every week, every half week, every 2 weeks, however you want to do this. Spend maybe an hour a day, go through all the servers you want to, and you will become rich in no time. Now, just remember, pet selling, it takes a while, but with this spreadsheet, you will be able to build up your stock very quickly. As you can see, just alone on these, you're buying almost 30 pets just from this one server. So that is a lot of pets that you're already buying, and you can see it very, very fast. With Thrall, there are even more that you're going to buy. So just doing this on 4 servers, you are going to build your stock up very, very fast. And then you can use these groups for quick access using TSM. Also, remember there is a buy group for everything. So if you do want to make sure, if If you want to make sure you have all the pets you want, you can import this group. It won't separate it by server, but it just shows everything that you should buy. But yeah, guys, I hope this video helps. Make sure you join the Discord down below if you want to. We talk about gold making, we share our successes, also our fails. Also, we are live streaming on Twitch now, about 2 to 4 times a week, depending on the week. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this spreadsheet helps. It will be in the description down below. And make sure you guys save it as a copy, everything like that. And thank you so much. Have a good day.